So today I'm pleased to be joined with Nick Brower, who is the lead singer of the Bonfire Moon band. How you doing today, Nick?
I'm great. How about yourself, Jackson?
I'm doing good, thank you. So before
Good.
we kind of get into it, just tell me a little bit about your band, who you guys are, and yeah.
Yeah, you bet. So we're kind of a unique build or setup. We've got a couple of us that, so I'll just give the names actually. So myself and then Graham Friesen, he's our keyboardist and lead guitarist as well. Him and I have been playing music together for 30 plus years. We started learning music together and writing music together when we were about 11 years old and kind of been playing off and on together ever since. And then Dan Golden and Jesse Inder. Dan is also lead guitarist and vocalist, and Jesse Inder is the drummer, and he actually is a vocalist as well. They've been playing together since their teenage years as well. And then Bruce Hawes, our bassist, he kind of started out. A couple of us played in different bands together over the years, and Bruce actually started out as our sound guy in one of those bands, and then kind of migrated up to bass player. And then he actually played one show with us on bass with this different band, and then COVID hit, so there was no live shows happening. So basically, that was like a cover band just doing cover songs. And all of us kind of wanted to start writing our own music and doing original stuff. So when COVID hit, yeah, we just took the opportunity to create this new act together. And and then yeah, kind of the rest is history from there, so to speak. But yeah, we've got a long future ahead of us, I hope as well. So
So you streamed your first album June 20th, 2024, and you're releasing it this Friday at Cheers Live. So just tell me a little bit about that, how it worked out, and what made you guys want to start music.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So like I said, I think we kind of just got started in COVID, use that time to really just get together with just a few of us because that was okay, and just jam, write music. And so actually September of 2021, we actually went into the studio with 9 songs and spent just 3 days in the studio with Aspen Beverage, Skull Creek Studios. Shout out. So yeah, we tracked basically 85% of 9 songs during that 3 day span. And then over the course of the next several months, we went back a couple times and just touched up on a couple things, and then ended up actually recording one more brand new song that we put on the album, that we didn't go in with initially. And that's actually the last album, or the last track on the album, Across the Kitchen Floor. And it's probably it is definitely one of the standout tracks in the album. So really glad that we went back and did that.
Obviously this one hasn't quite come out yet, but are you guys looking to make another album soon?
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, so actually we have gone into the studio, not pressed record on anything, but just to start on pre-production and writing of the next album. So we spent a weekend up there on top of a couple just sessions that we did here in town. And so we've actually got to start on about a dozen songs already, and we're going to do about another 6 to 8. And then so we'll have kind of 20 that will kind of hone down.
And are you guys planning on trying to tour more around Lloydminster?
Yeah. So yeah, like definitely with the release of this album, we're looking to kind of push that out and get in as many places as we can. Summer is of course festival season, so we're gearing up to hit up a couple festivals next summer already. We're already, maybe I won't say it in case anything isn't public yet, so I won't say anything. But yeah, we're already in the works for a couple festivals next summer and hoping to book some more. And then, like I say, just kind of hoping to keep that ball rolling with that next album and keep that momentum moving forward. And maybe a couple years down the road, this is like our full-time job. Who knows?
And what are you guys looking forward to playing in Lloydminster? Obviously your hometown, so it should be a great show, but what are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, yeah, you bet. You touched on it right there. The hometown crowd is just fantastic. So with Bonfire Moon, I think we played over 40 shows in the Lloydminster region, St. Walburg, Wainwright, kind of the surrounding region. So really anybody in any of the areas we played thus far could definitely make it to this show. We have seen the last several concerts, people coming out that have just seen us before, like not necessarily friends, family, just people that have seen us out somewhere and saw, hey, you guys are playing here, and they're showing up. And I mean, that doesn't sound like a big deal, but for a bunch of guys that are just kind of doing this for fun at the moment, it's pretty cool when somebody shows up that you don't know. And
So I have to ask, like the name of your band is perfect. It just kind of reminds you guys, I feel like you guys were sitting at a bonfire and there was a full moon and you're like, Bonfire Moon, that's the name. Like how did you guys come up with that?
Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, you know. I had really been actually even just before COVID, I had been kind of working on this idea of what this act was going to be like. I wanted to come up with a name exactly like you said that struck the chord of our vibe, that was memorable, that was easy for people to grab onto, latch onto. All you got to do is say bonfiremoon.com when you're at a show, and that's easy enough to remember. And so that's definitely what we were looking for with that. And then we actually went that summer when things kind of started to open up a little bit. And we played a bonfire show, just massive roaring fire at a friend's backyard. And yeah, the moon was out and everything like that. And that was really before we had named this band. Like I say, we had kind of started jamming and figuring that out. And we were sitting there at that gig, and it's like, well, guys, this is a Bonfire Moon. This is our band. Yeah,
Tickets at the door are $35, and then
yeah.
people can reach out to you guys to get $30 tickets earlier. So how
Yeah.
can people reach out to you?
The website, like I say, is easiest to remember, bonfiremoon.com, or you can find us on any of the socials. Just hit us up, send a message. Yeah, we tried to get a link put up there to sell them online. We just didn't get it done in time. Um, but yeah, reach out to any of the band members. We can hook you up as well. I believe Cheers Live, you can do the same thing there. I think you can prepay. But yeah, just reach out to us personally. I will just note the $5 additional at the door. We're going to donate that to the Legion at Frenchman Butte. They're doing a renovation project right now. They're doing their basement and everything like that. We played out there a couple times for them to support that fundraising effort. So that $5 additional at the door, all of that is going to go to the Legion in Frenchman Butte.
Awesome. Well, that's a really good donation. And yeah, I should mention you guys are playing with Sisters Grace, and it should be a great little album release party. So thanks for taking the time to
Yeah,
do this today.
thanks for having me. It was fantastic. We're really looking forward to it. So yeah, come on up.